those ones were pro Sars. Like even attacking like Davido, you come Abuja, come protest that, blah blah blah. So me going to, even from Lagos, that they're already telling me if you land this Abuja and don't come and join us, that have been sleeping here for days. That was the argument we were having the whole time on the plane. You know what I'm saying? They were like, IG has invited you. Simple, go and see IG and resolve it. Because all the protest, and seeing the number one in person is more, do you understand? It's better than just running around Lagos causing havoc. Do you understand? But in coming there, just the emotions in them were too much. When I first got to the protest, they were abusing me. You get out of here. And now they come, Abi. I had to beg them, like, calm, let's all. Because the problem in Nigeria is more than SARS. It's way more. So, like, if you start to even count the problem with Nigeria, it's more than SARS. And now, even in America, Chris Brown don't call me. Everybody don't call me. What's going on in Nigeria? I'm like, do you understand? Now, for me to be the top artist here and not do anything is impossible. Left to me. And everybody just like, because your papa get money, you guys work for the government. That's why you don't want to say anything. So I just had to make a stance. Even apart from because of that, just even for the welfare of just people. Me personally, because of who I am, I really never had a problem with police. Do you understand? But like, people suffer. Oh yeah. Like even one time, somebody paid me for, I think a club appearance or something. And the area was not a safe area. The guy even told me it was a different area. The guy paid police. They came to my house. Outside, they were shooting. My son was there, shouting Chioma's name. Come outside. You were your husband. I had to run to my daddy's house to hide. Me, Davido. This last year. You know, we even thought they were armed robbers. You know, and people saw, even the other day, I was driving out. You see it on the internet. I was driving out. 2 guys, just regular. Just on the ground, they stopped them. I told the police to release them. They released them. That is one part of the problem. So now this whole SARS they said SARS has been disbanded, which I commend you for listening to the people. I don't think there's any number one of police that's ever really listened to the people. Do you understand? You listened to us and you disbanded the SARS. Couple problems that they sent to me. One was the redeployment, sir. They said they want to redeploy them to other units. Number one, people were complaining. I feel, you want to tell me the whole SARS is bad? You can't tell me that. There are good people in the force. Even if they are not trained well, we can't really just, it's not fair to just sack them and say go. Everybody has families, they have kids, they have people they are taking care of. Our 5 demands, this is what. Number one, immediate release of all arrested protesters. Yesterday, we thank God, everybody was released. But apparently, they said in Abuja. In Lagos, there are still people arrested. Number 2, I think this is the most important point. Justice for all deceased victims of police brutality and appropriate compensations for their families. I tweeted something yesterday. I said, this, out of everything, this is the most important thing. Because even if there's reform and there's change, you cannot change a life that has been lost. That one is 100%. Number 3, setting up an independent body to oversee the investigation and prosecution of all reports of police misconduct within, they say within 10 days. I don't agree with that. You cannot, it's impossible to do anything within 10 days. But it's something that should be looked at. In line with the new Police Act, which they just signed, even before this, psychological evaluation and retraining of all disbanded SARS officers before they can be redeployed. I agree. So, really what they're saying is, okay, the ones that did offense, charge them. The ones that didn't do anything, or still retrain them. Even the good ones, retrain them and then redeploy them, which is very important. I'm doing that. And this 5th one, to me, after number 2, which is justice for the deceased victims, number 5 is the most important. After that one, increase police salary so that they are adequately compensated for protecting lives and property of citizens. I've seen a video of one police barrack. A beggar cannot stay there. Do you understand? The problem is really funding, benefits, insurance, life insurance, health insurance. If the police, if they are risking their lives, obviously they should be, you know what I'm saying? So benefits, which is very important.
So to add to what David has canvassed, obviously these are things that we've been seeing all over, you know, the internet. We've been seeing in person. I myself was privileged enough yesterday to witness a bit of the clamoring. You know, like David said, when we first landed in Abuja yesterday, we had one mission: to come and discuss, hopefully with the IG, and to share, you know, what the general youth felt about the situation, what the demands were. Because one thing that is very, very easy is for people to get lost in the protests. I kid you not, yesterday, while we were on the streets, there were so many people that actually forgot what they were doing there.
I'm telling you.
So what we want to do is ensure that, okay, yes, while people are outside, making sure everybody is...
Let's go! We don't really
I've never seen a SARS officer catch a thief before.
Many innocent lives lost, you know, so I feel bad for the family.
Yeah.
You know,
The SARS, they don't do what? The SARS, they can't block us. They can't block us. We'll walk on. They can't block us. Leave them. We'll walk through them now. The SARS is a...
We have a letter addressed to the Inspector General of Police through the AIG, and we're going to hand in the letter. We're going to hand in the letter when we get to the office. We'll get everyone to sign here, and then expressing that we are not backing down. We do not want a reform. We want a complete abolition of the SARS, State Anti-Robbery Squad, which have now become Special Armed Robbery Squad. We need them out.
Bless you, son God.
Chief, let's wait for more people to come. They come with all sorts of stories about reform, what they're allowed and what they're not allowed to do. But it's about time to completely abolish SARS. And that's why we're here.
And SARS! Who wants to support the movement?
Yeah!
And SARS! They're mad! Stop intimidating the youth! We are the decisions tomorrow! End SARS! 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 End SARS!
Who their next victim is going to be, who they're going to take to the station, who they're going to extort money from. I have friends that, my own friends have been kidnapped by Sars and taken to the cash point of the ATM to take money so that they can be released. Based on what crime? It's stupid, it doesn't make any sense. Why are we having police on the road that are meant to protect us, but they're the ones giving us anguish and grief? You understand? So the system is not working, and we know that our leaders know they've just been keeping quiet about it. And you keep keeping quiet about it, then there's going to be a revolution. We have to fight, because your oppressors are not going to willingly stop oppressing you. You have to fight them to get... End SARS! End SARS! End SARS! End SARS! End SARS! End SARS!
People's had enough. Enough of the craziness.
Madness out here. And SARS, man.
And SARS, baby. It's enough, you know? And SARS. Just end it. There's no dialogue, no conversation. Just end it.
What are we here for? What are we here for?
Siwa Savage, thank you for coming out. We love you. Thank you for coming out. Woo! Yo, hello. Hello. Yo, end SARS now. Bad guy. Filmmaker extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Only with good promises and drastic change.
Yes, so.
Otherwise, my brother, no audio promises.
Yes,
because we have audio movement. That's all the reason.
Anybody threatening us?
No, nobody threatened us, nothing. It was really peaceful. Like, we like the fact that everybody take this thing serious, come out and make government hear our cries and hear our voices. So far so good. We did great, and we hope that this whole thing will go today. Say the government really go listen to us and go do something about what we don't talk to.
You mentioned some other things will come out.
I don't see Fouls, I see Run Town, I see who I see again. I don't see Elozonam, I see Prince. So we plenty will come out. But the thing is, I no go use public figure face the count whether I will come out or not. Whether public figure come out or public figure not plenty which on a number. We can do this thing alone. We know compulsory.
I definitely wanted to come out today because I'm traveling soon, and I didn't want to miss this opportunity to lend my voice to such a strong cause. So you guys, please, let's keep tweeting about it. If you're not able to come out here and walk with us, let's keep tweeting about it. Let's keep walking. Let's walk, march, protest, speak to the local government. Let's walk in.
Any government, Sars.
We all have to be about talk and do. We can't just be putting stuff on hashtags on Twitter. We have to come out. So call everybody out, everybody that you know. Call them. This isn't easy. You guys, we have to do better. We all have to come out. A lot of people came out today, but I wish more people would come out. I believe they're going back on Tuesday, back to the State House. Please, more people have to come out. I won't be there, unfortunately, because I have to leave, but please, everybody that can, drop what you're doing. This thing affects all of us. We can't keep living like this and letting our government kill us. They're killing us. We have to do something. We have to do something. Call out all your favorite artists. Tell them to come out. You guys support them when they drop music, videos and stuff. But it's time. We all have to fight for our country. Every single one of us. Everybody has to come out. Everybody. We all have to come out in the sun, sweat, walk, protest, tweet.
Sorry.
This has to stop. Like, just because you have dreadlocks doesn't mean you're a criminal. Just because